Hello guys, Wizard here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today we're playing our first Asur game in Total War Warhammer 3 multiplayer one, and I have to say it's such a treat to be able to play these guys again. And we're going against forces of Khorne, who are being led by Valkia, so a lot of new stuff here and it's going to be pretty fun. So let's just jump into the army formations and see what we have here. Alright guys, this is the formation. I'm playing as High Elves. Let's zoom in a bit, let's see what we have. So this is not the best army that I have come up with, but it's pretty close, and I'll tell you guys why. First of all, the sword masters of Hoeth are pretty decent in this matchup. Most of the really high tier infantry are anti-infantry armor piercing one, because against Khorne there are not many counters to these guys. There are no magic, there are no pit of shades to just destroy one of these units if you overcast it. There is no armor piercing range attacks accurate enough. I might add the skull cannon is pretty decent, but yeah, it's not really good against infantry. So yeah, that's it. That's why we have 3 of these sword masters in the front line. We have 2 white lines or crags and 2 rangers in the sides of our army to push in, try to collapse. And for the characters and lord, we have Tyrion on top of his horse, we have a noble on top of his horse, a mage of life, which is pretty nice, and a Frostheart Phoenix. Because I didn't bring any skirmish units, I wanted something to hold units in place. I'll talk about it when we get into the game. So let's just see what our opponent decided to bring. So my opponent has gone for a front line of Chaos Warriors of Khorne, pretty decent, and 3 more Chaos Warriors of Khorne. One of them is the regular variant, the other 2 are with halberds, and I think that's it. There's a Blood Reaper here, Valkia, we already saw her. You have a Chaos Series of Khorne, 2 Marauder Horsemen of Khorne, which are pretty decent, and 2 Flesh Hound. Yeah, pretty decent army. Let's see how we're gonna deal with this one. Alright guys, let's see how we're gonna deal with this. First of all, let's get to the changes here. We have our Frostheart Phoenix. The changes that it got is that Blizzard Aura now has speed reduction and charge speed reduction, which is pretty nice, and there's a Frostbite. I'm not sure if it had this, but it probably didn't. So you can reduce unit speed pretty much constantly if you keep this unit above it. So what's happening right now is I'm trying to slow these guys. These guys are pretty fast. If I can get there with my 100 speed, we can charge them with Tyrion, but as I saw, Valkia is here. There are some units that are going to cause some problems. I'm just gonna bring the Phoenix down, never mind, we're just gonna fight her. We're gonna do fine. The Phoenix has magical attack, so he's probably gonna be fine. The cav units are doing a lot of damage, but I'm not too worried about that. I have a healing here, but look at this. Their speed is 79, so they're pretty slow. We're gonna get some attacks with Tyrion, and if the Phoenix attacks, these guys are gonna get frostbitten as well. For some reason, it doesn't. It just runs around. Now we're getting too close to the Khorne army, but there are no range units to cause us problem. But we're gonna be patient. I'm just gonna wait for my main army to get here. Just try to go for the other cav unit that is away from its army. But yeah, in this stage I realized that Valkia is chasing the caster, so I just came back, and Valkia tried to run away, but we're just gonna charge her with our mage, which is something you usually don't see. But now Tyrion is here, and she's going to have a really bad time. If she turns around and fights, yeah, it's going to be bad. If she doesn't, it still is not going to be good. I think I'm gonna cast Regrowth on Phoenix because it's fighting some Furies. I'm gonna win that, but we're gonna get some healing back as well. My opponent has to sacrifice his Marauders. I'm using the Sunfang here, but yeah, my opponent was averse, so he's dodging that. It's Sunfang, Where is it? Yeah, Sunfang. But yeah, that was a really nice dodge, but pretty much the Marauder Horsemen are done. They're gonna take a lot of damage here. At this stage, I realized that Valkia is using its ability here, so we dodged that pretty nice. So yeah, that's one of the things you have to be careful about. That would have done a lot of damage. Oh, by the way, I haven't shown you guys the biggest change. Martial prowess now has is active until the unit loses 75% of its HP. So that's a great change. But we'll see how they do. Valkia fighting some infantry. I'm not too worried about that. The lines haven't met yet. 3 minutes. The map is huge. What can I say? But it hasn't been an uneventful battle so far. So we're getting close now. The Swordmasters are going to fight these Chaos Warriors. It's going to be a pretty nice one. So let's get some battle close-ups. Love the new reflection lighting that we're getting. So yeah, we're just gonna cut through these Chaos Warriors. They're no match for sure. On the other side, the same as well. The Frostheart Phoenix fighting some Halberds, where he or she shouldn't be. So we're just gonna get out. That's fine. We're gonna go into here. Tyrion is fighting some Chaos Warriors as well. As I said, they're not too worrying for me right now. The rest of my army, I think they were done with Valkia. Where is she? Yeah, they were fighting her. So yeah, now she's going for the middle engagement, which is going not as well because there is Blood Reaper. If I'm not, if I pronounce, remember, yeah, Blood Reaper here. So yeah, they're getting some damage on this Swordmaster, but we use a regrowth because yeah, the rest of my units are healthy enough, so why not heal my really expensive units here. And yeah, they still have 61 models, so that's nice. Again, we capture Valkia. The Phoenix is here, reducing her speed. Tyrion, the caster, even the Noble joins in. So overall, I'm happy about that. This one I couldn't have dodged, but that didn't too much damage because the units were not bunched up. So I'm happy about that. At this stage, I'm just gonna leave Tyrion to just chase Valkia around the map, and we're probably gonna do some damage if he doesn't decide to just escort her. On the other side, we were able to win the frontline battle pretty handily, which is nice. These guys, I think, win against Chosen as well. Not with this much HP, but still, it would have been really nice if my opponent brought some Chosen so we can see how they actually do. But we're dealing with the Blood Reaper. I think I'm gonna send the Noble to deal with it as well. On this side, the White Lions are done. Unfortunately, the Chaos Warriors with the Flesh Hound charge were able to save that engagement. At this stage, I'm not sure what was happening. Tyrion was in front instead of being in back. Another really clean hit on Valkia. So yeah, Tyrion is just gonna kill her if my opponent doesn't do anything, and he does, sending some other horsemen. But now they're going to be the ones to get sunk fanged and cut down. So yeah, pretty nice. That was so nice. Let's see. The damage was good as well. Didn't get to show you guys, but unfortunately the caster got a bit too overzealous, so these Flesh Hounds finish her off. She got surrounded. My bad. Yeah, happens. So the caster is gone, but we still have the healing on Tyrion. He's doing fine. Valkia is fighting some units, but still, look at these Swordmasters. They're healthy. There are not a lot of units that can fight them. Maybe the I think the anti-infantry armor piercing units would have been great. Bloodletters, I think. Yeah, the exalted variants, the 800 cost variants would have lost as well. But yeah, they would have done much better here. But still, I'm happy about that. The Phoenix is doing fine. Where is Valkia? Yeah, she's still in the fight. The Gooning Squad, Tyrion, and the Noble are fighting her, so I don't think she's going to live for long. She's going to do fine. That ability is really nice. especially against I don't know, spells, direct attack spells, Spirit Leech or Liber Vuvanicus. But still, I'm just gonna move out. I don't need to be here. I'm just gonna make these Flesh Hounds banish and go to the warp. The Phoenix is also here to reduce these guys' abilities now that the buff is gone, the invulnerability buff. So Tyrion is just going to join in and finish Valkyria off, and I think that's going to be it for my opponent. Look at the amount of units I have. Yeah, nearly not 2 times, but still I have 100 more units on the battlefield, and most of them are pretty high tier. They're pretty damaged though, but they still have their martial prowess, which is fine. And I think the Valkyria broke, and with that we won this battle. Love that I can pick Nagarite color scheme as well. So pretty nice showing from Tyrion. He had a lot more to give. He had his healing, more Sunfangs, and yeah, he's pretty decent. The Frostar Phoenix did fine. The Caster, a lot of healing. Noble did fine. I brought him so I can fight large units, maybe the Skull Crushers or such. Look at this. Look at all of these Sword Masters. They're pretty decent in this matchup. So at the start of the battle, I said that this is not the most optimized army. Yeah, I think if you don't bring the Phoenix, bring some Cav, Silver Helms for the backline, and some anti armor piercing range units like Sisters, you're usually going to be pretty fine against Khorne. You can shoot high armor units down, and the Sword Masters with a bit of support from the range units are going to be fine. So overall, pretty nice battle. Let's see how my opponent did. Valkyrie has a decent amount of value. The rest of the units, the Hounds did fine. Yeah, it doesn't look the mobility units did really well. Not much the Chaos Warriors, unfortunately. One of them did good though. This one did really nice as well. The Blood Reaper was fighting the Sword Masters, so yeah, he was able to rack up a lot of value. Pretty nice. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you consider leaving a like and subscribing. Would really help me and my channel grow. And if you guys want to join my Discord server, the link is in the description of this video. And guess that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.